The lamp was dim beside my bed. 1,000 thoughts ran through my head. The world outside had fallen still, but worry lingered at my will. I tried to pray, I tried to rest, but fear kept pounding in my chest. The silence seemed so cold and wide, like I was drifting with the tide. Then through the darkness, calm and slow, a deeper peace began to flow. God never left the room tonight, even when I couldn't see the light. When my faith was weak and my hope grew thin, His loving presence settled in. Every question, every fear, every silent hidden tear was safely held beneath His truth. God never left the room. The wind moved softly through the trees, like heaven speaking through the breeze. And though the answers did not come, I felt no need to run, because His mercy filled the space with quiet strength and endless grace. The burdens that I could not bear began to disappear. No thunder shook the midnight sky, yet somehow peace was standing by. God never left the room tonight, even when I couldn't see the light. When my faith was weak and my hope grew thin, His loving presence settled in. Every question, every fear, every silent hidden tear was safely held beneath His truth. God never left the room. For every heart that feels alone, for every soul without a home, the Father watches through the night and wraps us in His perfect light. No empty silence can erase the evidence of saving grace. God never left the room tonight, and now the dawn is coming into sight. The fears that once controlled my mind were left so far behind. Now every morning that I see reminds me what He's done for me. Through every storm and every season too, God never left the room. The night is gone, the sky is blue, and God is still here in the room. Another night lay heavy on my chest, a restless heart that could not seem to rest. The silence echoed through the empty room, like shadows slowly gathering their gloom. I tried to carry every fear alone, building walls around a weary soul. But somewhere beyond the ache and shame, a gentle voice began to call my name. Not with power that could shake the earth, but with a love that showed me what I'm worth. When heaven whispered my name tonight, the darkness trembled before the light. Every burden I had carried for years started fading with my tears. Jesus held the places deep inside, the wounds I spent a lifetime trying to hide. And for the first time I felt the same as heaven softly whispered my name. The storm remained beyond my window pane, yet peace began to flow through every pain. No miracle appeared before my eyes, but hope awakened with the midnight skies. I felt His mercy settle over me, like calm upon a restless sea. And every breath became a quiet song, reminding me where I belong. The night grew still, my soul grew strong. His faithful love had been there all along. When heaven whispered my name tonight, the darkness trembled before the light. Every burden I had carried for years started fading with my tears. Jesus held the places deep inside, the wounds I spent a lifetime trying to hide. And for the first time I felt the same as heaven softly whispered my name. For every soul still searching in the dark, for every broken, tired heart, His grace still reaches through can hide us from His healing heart. When heaven whispered my name tonight, I found my shelter, I found my light. The fear that once consumed my days, was carried far away. Now I can rest beneath His care, knowing His presence fills the air, and I will never be the same. Since heaven whispered my name, the stars shine softly from above, and I fall asleep inside His love. The moonlight rested on the floor tonight, while I lay awake beneath the quiet sky. Memories drifted through the darkened room, like leaves that danced before the coming June. I had been holding sorrow far too long, trying to be brave, trying to stay strong. But every burden hidden deep inside was growing heavier with the passing time. Then in the stillness where no words were said, I felt His peace surrounding my bed. He carried my tears to the morning light, held every prayer through the longest night. When my strength was gone and my faith felt small, His faithful love was carrying it all. Every wound that time could never heal, every silent pain I could still feel, was resting safely in His hands so strong. He carried my tears all night long. Outside the wind was singing through the trees, a gentle hymn upon the evening breeze. And in that song I heard His mercy speak to every broken place inside of me. No mountain moved, no thunder filled the sky, yet hope returned without a reason why. Because His presence filled the room with grace and lifted fear without a trace. The darkness stayed but lost its power then, for I was not alone within. He carried my tears to the morning light, held every prayer through the longest night. When my strength was gone and my faith felt small, His faithful love was carrying it all. Every wound that time could never heal, every silent pain I could still feel, was resting safely in His hands so strong. He carried my tears all night long. For every soul that's barely holding on, for every heart that feels forgotten, the shepherd still walks through the night, leading the weary toward His light. And when the road is hard to see, His grace is more than enough for me. He carried my tears to the morning light, turned my sorrow into hope so bright. Now I can rest where His mercy falls, knowing His love is greater than it all. Every chapter, every storm I've known has brought me closer to His throne, and I will sing this grateful song. He carried my tears all night long. The dawn arrives, the shadows disappear, and in His love there's nothing left to fear. The evening came with tired eyes, another day of silent fights. I wore a smile the world believed, while pain kept hiding underneath. I carried burdens like heavy stone, convinced I had to bear them alone. Each worry resting on my chest, stealing the peace I needed most. Then in the quiet of that sacred hour, I found a love far greater than my power. The night I stopped carrying everything alone, Jesus gathered every weight I'd ever known. Every fear, every scar, every unanswered prayer, I placed them in His hands and left them there. And for the first time in a long, long while, my heart could rest, my soul could smile. The darkness lost the battle. night rested on my room, where sorrow once had learned to bloom. But peace arrived without a sound, and slowly turned my life around. No mountain vanished from my way, no storm completely moved away, but somehow hope began to grow, because His presence filled my soul. The room was still, yet heaven seemed so near. His mercy spoke louder than my fear. The night I stopped carrying everything alone, Jesus gathered every weight I'd ever known. Every fear, every scar, every unanswered prayer, I placed them in His hands and left them there. And for the first time in a long, long while, my heart could rest, my soul could smile. The darkness lost the battle it had known. The night I stopped carrying everything alone. For every weary soul awake tonight, for every heart still searching for the light, you don't have to bear the pain yourself. There's grace waiting beyond the shelf. The shepherd walks beside your road and gladly takes your heavy load. The night I stopped caring, everything alone became the night I finally came home. Not to a place, but to His embrace, where mercy shines upon my face. Now every morning when I rise, I see new hope beyond the skies, and I will trust wherever I am led, because His love walks ahead. The stars remain above my sight, and His peace remains tonight. Rain touched softly on the window pane, like heaven whispering through the pain. The night felt endless, the road unclear, and every heartbeat carried fear. I had been searching for strength to stand, trying to hold life in my own hands, but weariness settled deep in my soul. Like winter winds I could not control. And in the silence between each tear, I felt a love drawing near. Jesus found me in the quiet rain, wrapped His peace around my pain. When my hope was fading in the dark, He gently sheltered my fragile heart. Every burden I could not explain, every loss and every stain was carried away without a word by the kindness of my clouds remained, but the fear grew small. His faithful presence outshined it all. No mountain moved, no ocean parted wide, yet somehow He stood by my side. The rain kept falling, the night moved on, but despair no longer held me strong, because the shepherd of grace and light was walking with me through the night. And every promise I thought I'd lost still shine beneath the cross. Jesus found me in the quiet rain, wrapped His peace around my pain. Where my hope was fading in the dark, He gently sheltered my fragile heart. Every burden I could not explain, every loss and every stain was carried away without a word by the kindness of my Lord. For the lonely soul awake tonight, for the weary eyes that need His light, for the wounded heart that longs for rest, His mercy still remains the best. No storm can steal what heaven gave, no darkness overcomes His grace. Jesus found me in the quiet rain, and I will never be the same. Through every valley, every bend, His faithful love will never end. Now I can rest beneath His wings and hear the song redemption sings. As moonlight fades and dawn appears, His perfect love outlives my fears. The rain grows soft, the morning near, and Jesus' voice is all I hear. footprints on my soul. 1,000 worries I could not control. The night arrived, but peace was hard to find. Too many battles still ran through my mind. I knelt beside the bed and closed my eyes, with fragile faith beneath the midnight sky. No perfect words, no strength left to pretend, just a tired heart reaching out again. And in the silence where my prayers would rise, a gentle mercy filled the room tonight. I fell asleep in the arms of grace, where fear could never take your place. Every burden that I could not bear was resting safely in your care. When shadows whispered through the dark, your love became my guiding spark. And all the sorrow I could not erase fell asleep in the arms of grace. The wind outside was singing through the trees, like heaven breathing peace upon the breeze. The weight I carried slowly drifted far beneath the light of healing stars. You never promised I would never cry, but you stayed faithful through each sleepless night. And every wound that lingered in my soul began to heal beneath your gentle hold. The room was still, yet hope was moving near, replacing every trace of fear. I fell asleep in the arms of grace, where fear could never take your place. yet your faithful love remains strong. Now every sunrise reminds my soul you're still the one who makes me whole, and I will trust you all my days. Who carried me in arms of grace. The stars grow dim, the dawn appears. Your love remains throughout the years.
The room was dark, the hour was late. My heart was tired from carrying weight. The worries gathered like clouds of rain and whispered stories of loss and pain. I looked around but found no strength to walk another mile at length. So I bowed my head and softly cried, Lord, stay with me tonight. Then peace arrived without a sound, like heaven gently settling down. The hands that held the nails hold me tonight. The hands that bore the cross are my light. When fear surrounds me and shadows fall, His wounded hands are stronger than it all. Every burden that I cannot bear, every secret prayer left hanging in the air, is safely resting in His sight. The hands that held the nails hold me tonight. The moon shines softly through the glass as memories of mercy slowly passed. I thought about the hill He climbed to rescue hearts and redeem lives. No greater love has ever been known than one who carried sorrow as His own. And in that truth my soul could rest against His faithful chest. The night remained, but fear grew small, because His grace was over all. The hands that held the nails hold me tonight. The hands that bore the cross are my light. When fear surrounds me and shadows
can separate us from him here. The hands that held the nails hold me tonight and lead me through the fading night. The cross that once seemed far away now lights my path each day. And when tomorrow calls my name, his endless love will stay the same, forever sheltered in his light. The hands that held the nails hold me tonight. The stars grow dim, the dawn breaks through, and still his hands are holding me. The clock kept moving through the quiet dark, while questions echoed in my heart. Another night of wondering why, another prayer sent to the sky. The weight of waiting wore me down, like autumn leaves upon the ground. I searched for signs that you were near, but only found my doubts and fears. Yet beyond what I could understand, you were moving with a gentle hand. While the world was sleeping, God was working, writing beauty where my soul was hurting, turning tears into rivers of grace, preparing blessings I could not trace. When I thought heaven had forgotten me, your love was still shaping my destiny. Through every silence, through every longing, while the world was sleeping, God was working. The moonlight rested on my window pane as peace began to fall like rain. No thunder rolled across the sky, no miracle appeared before my eyes. But little by little my heart could see you were building something deep in me, a faith that storms could never shake, a trust that sorrow could not break. The answers had not yet arrived, but hope was coming back to life. While the world was sleeping, God was working, writing beauty where my soul was hurting, turning tears into rivers of grace. was sleeping, God was working, healing places that were deeply hurting, turning ashes into songs of praise, leading me through unseen ways. Now I can rest beneath His care, knowing His faithful hand is there, and I will trust Him through the journey. While the world was sleeping, God was working. The night grows still, the dawn is near, and His promises are standing here. The evening shadow stretched across the floor, like memories knocking on an old locked door. The silence seemed much louder than before, as loneliness settled in once more. I carried heartaches nobody could see, hidden beneath a smile worn carefully. And though the world had moved so far away, I whispered, Lord, will you still stay? Then through the stillness of the quiet room, His presence scattered all the gloom. Jesus stayed when everyone else had gone, when my strength was fading, He remained strong. When the voices faded and the lights grew dim, I found my refuge there in Him. Every broken dream, every tear I know, every burden I had carried alone, was gathered gently by His loving hands. Jesus stayed and helped me stand. The stars appeared beyond the window glass, a reminder that the darkest nights still pass, and every breath became a little light as His mercy filled the night. No grand display, no thunder from above, just the quiet miracle of love, the kind that meets you where you are and heals the deepest scars. The room was calm, my soul was free. His grace was all around me. Jesus stayed when everyone else had gone, when my strength was Jesus stayed when everyone else had gone, and taught my weary heart to carry on. Now every sunrise paints the sky anew with reminders of His truth. Every blessing, every breath I take, every step along the road of faith will tell the story of His faithful plan. Jesus stayed and held my hand. The night grows still, the dawn draws near, and perfect love has conquered fear.
I wandered farther than I meant to go, chasing roads that only led to sorrow. The night grew cold beneath the moonless sky, and hope became a distant light. The weight of every wrong I couldn't hide followed like a shadow by my side. I thought that I was far beyond His reach, too lost to hear Him calling me. But through the darkness and the shade, I heard Him softly say my name. He left the 99 to find me, crossed every valley far behind me. When I was broken, scared and weak, His mercy came and rescued me. I was a soul without a hope, a heart convinced it stood alone. But love refused to let me be. He left the 99 for me. The stars returned above the hills that night, as if the heavens filled with light. And every step I thought I'd walked alone had been beneath His watchful eyes. No condemnation in His embrace, only forgiveness, only grace. The shepherd carried all my fear and gently drew me near. The road was long, the climb was steep, but He was faithful still to keep. He left the 99 to find me, crossed every valley far behind me. When I was broken, scared and weak, His mercy came and rescued me. I was a soul without a hope,
He left the 99 to find me, and now his peace is all around me. The chains I carried fell away. The night surrendered to the day. Now every breath and every song reminds me where I belong. Forever grateful I will be. He left the 99 for me. The dawn appears beyond the sea, and his love remains with me.